Hey guys, it's Grimdark Tycoon, and welcome back to Theme Park Tycoon 2, and welcome back to my basic park where I haven't recorded a video in like over a month. And in this video, I finished the coaster I was working on last time. I finished decorating it finally, and I'm also just going to work on improving just general parts of the park and adding some stuff that isn't roller coasters, because that seems helpful. Like this new path that I started placing and didn't finish. But anyway, I'm just gonna head over to here because I did some decoration. It's not too insane. I was considering doing like a lot more, but then I remember this park's supposed to be a basic park, and it kind of stopped being that when I added these coasters. So I just decided to not spend too much effort making it insanely decorated, and I just placed around some of these detail like cactuses and towers and stuff that looks kind of cool. So I'm just gonna go and I made a food court over here. I'm just gonna head over to this other little ride. I kind of like how this ride is the launched free fall inside this area where you can just walk in and, I apparently forgot to put a trash can over here. That's a bit of a problem. So I guess I'll do that. And I will also I just like this ride because it kind of is inside this little ruined building and then it launches up. It's kind of cool. Let's just get a trash can so the guests stop leaving trash all over my paths and clean this up. And the animation is still broken and it's amazing. And what am I doing? You know what? Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, also the park managed to get 5 stars when I decorated this because now it's big, so we have a 5-star park now. And I am just going to do the on-ride thingy for this ride with the decoration because that probably looks pretty cool and people like to watch those, so I'll do that. Okay, so now that I still have your attention, I'm just going to say here's a cool graph, and also if you haven't subscribed, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And now I'm just going to move on to actually working on my park. But first I will say that I've been having some slight lag issues, so the guest quality has turned way down. I have no clue if it's going to help at all, but the guests are really bad now. Anyway, I'm just going to start by adding like one of these center things to this area, because that was kind of important, and I should just do it before I forget. So while I do that, I'm just going to explain what my plans are for this episode. So I've dug a little pit over there. This is going to be another monorail, not monorail, subway station, because I've got the one over here. I'm going to make one in this zone, which will be cool. And it took me way too long to figure out the dimensions of that to dig it out. And then I'm also going to be going over there and building a underground food court, which was suggested by this comment that you can see on screen. And I am going to be placing a flat ride in this area, probably, maybe making a bit more of a path. And if I have time, I will also make this not Christmas themed anymore, because it's the summer now. This is like extremely outdated. So there's that. It probably shouldn't be Christmas because I was supposed to update that, but then I never did. So I should do that. But if it doesn't happen, then I'll just then I don't know. I'll just do something. Whatever. Let's just finish this thing up really quick. Oh yeah, I did also make some of the lights in the park a bit brighter because it was getting hard to see at night sometimes. So I just made them brighter. I don't know if that actually looks good. If it becomes night, I will point that out. If I can grab this stupid light, that would be great. Alright, so let's go over to work on the first thing I was going to work on, which was this underground monorail station. I have the other one over there. I made a video on that. It was suggested by this guy who commented. You can see his comment. It was a pretty good suggestion. I just didn't have enough of a park to like really expand it, so I only had one station. But now I'm going to work on it a bit more. So let's just get my paths, and that's not the right path, it's this one. And let's just go down. It's not painted, right? I painted this one, didn't I? Yes, I did. I knew that. Let's just do that. That ruined it completely. Okay, let me just fix the paths. There we go. Now we have actually usable paths, or paths that actually look good. And I am just gonna go and decorate this thing up. And also, I didn't upload for a month because if you saw I don't even know if I made a community post about that. I think I did, but I had school and finals, and I had to like not fail my classes. But now I do not have school, so I don't have to worry about failing my classes because I don't have the classes, and I already succeeded at not failing them. I don't know if that made any sense. The point is, I can make videos now, so that's what I'm doing. While I work on this, this might get a little bit boring to just watch because, I'm just making this boring thing. So I might cut it out, but you also can see if I turn off my night light that there's that area over there is a lot brighter than over here. And I'm not sure if I should keep it this bright because it makes it a lot easier to see compared to this area, but also it looks kind of just over bright and weird. So I'm not 100% sure what I'll do with that. So what I'm doing now, I finished the entire inside underground like room part of it. Like I added the walls and stuff. I'm just heading over to the previous station because I wanted to see how I did the layout of like lights and seats and stuff in here. And okay, this is interesting. So I should change up the floor and ceiling a bit. So I'm probably going to do that. And I'm also just going to really quickly make a bit of a pathway for this monorail to the other station, and then I will finish the station and show what I've done with that. I finally finished the underground subway station for the deserty whatever area, and it's okay. It's a little too yellow in here. I made the lights like yellow color. I'm not sure if I like it right now, so I might change this a little bit in between videos, but I've got the monorail in here. I'm going to hook that up, and I'll just show that at the beginning of the next video once I actually complete it because I've gotten bored of working on this and I want to go work on something else. So I'm just going to go all the way over there, and I'm going to begin working on a small little underground food court. And actually, just before I go do that, I remember that I did want to put a flat right over here, so I am going to do that really quick. I'm considering placing this double swing, but I think it's a little bit too large. Oh yeah, it's massive. There's no way I can fit it in here. All right then. What other ride could I maybe put? A slingshot might fit. Yeah, I'd say slingshot would fit well enough that I could get away with putting one right here. All right, now I can finally place my ride. Okay, there we go. And I'll just have the exit over on this side. The entrance can be around here, I guess, and the exit over there. It is still nighttime because I had to rejoin. My Wi-Fi disconnected. That's why the ride wasn't placing. So that's a little inconvenient, but whatever. And then of course we have this ride. The color's a little weird and it's facing the wrong way. This is annoying. All right, there we go. This is definitely a little bit less terrible looking. I'm still not 100% sure about it, but it'll be good enough. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna finish up decorating this path and making it look less horrible. I've finished the slingshot ride, so I'm just going to open it up. It's also kind of disappointing that my park has now fallen beneath 5 stars, so I might try to fix that up. And I am also going to head over and finish this. I don't know how much time the video has been going on for, so you might just see me cut straight to finishing it. I'm honestly not sure. But yeah, I'm just going to make this little underground food court real quick. And the underground food court is done. It's not too big. I just made a small little room with a couple chairs and stuff with the lighting. It's kind of creepy in here, but I made it look a bit like a cave, kind of, with the rock ceiling and floor. It's just a nice little place where you can go grab your stuff, sit down if you want food, and yeah, it's as simple as that. I didn't make it too big because one, that would take a while, and two, like what even is in this part of the park? Just this forest maze that the guests never go through, and just some other rides that you could probably go to that food area if you want to go on the roller coasters. Eventually, I'll add more here, but right now, this is about all I have for it. So, and also that is all I have for this video. I don't think it was too long. I don't know. I haven't uploaded in a month, so I don't know what the right timing is. But if you enjoyed it, like, subscribe to see more of my videos because you might like those too. I don't remember what I usually say, so bye.